Here's how to fix your signature on Gmail, whether it's with our company or somebody else. It's pretty easy. So first of all, you're going to open up your Gmail account. Crazy, I know. Click the settings and then the see all settings. A couple things that I am going to suggest is make sure that you have a couple of these different things checked. Like for example, default reply behavior. We want to hit the reply, not the reply all. We don't want you all to answer a group message and say, okay, received, and 42 other people get it. Same thing with dynamic emails, grammar suggestions, spelling suggestions, autocorrect, writing suggestions. It's going to help you out. Same thing with, I love nudges. Nudges are if I've emailed somebody and they've asked me for something, it nudges me and say, hey, you haven't replied to this. Do you want to reply back? Sometimes you might have replied by a phone call. Who knows? Or you didn't need a reply. Smart reply. It will show suggestions. So something that somebody sends me something says, here's your file. It would maybe put a smart reply. It's like, thank you so much. Or received. Something like that makes life a lot easier. You can click on it. You don't have to use them. But it's a little creepy, but it works for me. Other things. My picture. Go in and change your picture. Do something. Don't just have it shows up as the first letter of your name. This shows up across Gmail. So if somebody is downloaded your Gmail into their contacts, your picture will show up on their phone and everything else. And I also have, when I send a message to somebody new, it adds them to my other contacts. That way it just makes it a little bit easier and it auto saves. Anything else? No. This is where you actually do your vacation responder. If we ever went on vacation, that's where you actually get it from. So there's that. All right, so to the actual signature. First of all, you can have multiple signatures for multiple different situations. I also say keep it simple. We do not want to have a bunch of extra information. Nobody wants to know what your kid's softball schedule is in your 42 different accounts. If you look at mine, it's got a little bit of information, but not a ton. So first things first, we want to have questions and answers about real estate agents attached to it. The North Carolina Real Estate Commission has made it a little bit more difficult because their website sometimes works whenever you click on it, sometimes it doesn't. What have I done? I actually made a page for us. manrealty.com/working with realtor. It has the video from the North Carolina Real Estate Association attached, and then it has the different forms sitting right here. That way they can get to them and read them and discuss them. You still have to talk over that. You cannot think that just sending an email counts as discussing working with realtors. So I need to go in here and change this. But if you didn't have this in the first place, you type this right here, something of that nature, then you need to highlight it and click link. What does link do? That's where you actually can send stuff to people. So now it's going to click to this web address. That way it is nice and pretty and clean. Same thing with search homes with me. A lot of people want to put their agent ID link inside of their emails. Great. But instead of just putting the straight up link and not anybody know what the hell that is, and it's just a bunch of jargon at the end, looks a little bit creepy, type something out and then hit, the link button and add your agent ID link. I've done the same thing with that with my profile. Make sure that these work. Send an email to yourself. Same thing about your phone numbers. So I've got one that's messed up on purpose, but if you type in your phone number right here, so there's the office number. If you look at it, if it's got the TEL colon, then this will go. It will go directly to the phone call. They can call you directly. Now, if you look right here, this is not calling me. This is not doing anything. So I need to go in here and change this. I come here, copy this, and go here. Okay, so I got that. Logo. Logos are great on a email signature, but again, don't add way too much stuff. So if you see, I've added this by clicking this image, insert image, and it's the small image of our logos. Bigger ones are just going to blow up and be absolutely huge on a screen and take up a lot of space and actually data, and emails don't like that. The more crap you add into your signature, the more likelihood you're going to hit the spam triggers, because they don't know what all it is. Here's all the information that I have here. Now, there's one other thing that we want to add in here now. Wire fraud's a big thing. So the NAR has actually wrote a template for us. I have copied this right here, and I am going to throw it in at the bottom. Why? It's just a CYA. Now, if you look at it, it is a different font. Look, up here, I'm saying serifs bold. Down here, I'm not bold. Does it matter? Does it matter? Not really, but you can change it to, I'm going to make it small. So I'm going to copy this and make it a little bit smaller. So it's not, see, now it's at large. So now it's at small, or at normal. If I want to make it even smaller, I could. I am going to put a little space in between there. All right, so that is how you add a signature. Other signature things I would do is right here where it says for new emails use my signature. Yes. On the replies or forwards, no. Now wait, it gets rid of a lot of that extra junk whenever somebody is looking at an email. So save yourself some time and energy, and there you go. Here's your vacation responder. If you wanted to add that, you could put it on. Here's your first day, last day, so you didn't even have to go back into the system and change it. Make sure you actually hit save changes. If you don't hit save changes, all the work that you did is for nothing. Let me know if you got any questions, and that's how you do it on here.